everyone, Paul and Avril down here at CCRV. We're at Mannheim Auctions at the minute. We've bought some used stock which will be winging its way back to the UK, but a real nice selection. So while we're here, I'll just show you around some of the RVs and stuff that they sell here, just compared to what we sell in the UK. Obviously we haven't got the roads, but there's some monsters here and there's some people spending big money. You know, some of these are $500,000 each. So I'll show you quickly around some of them. So if you walk around with us, we'll see what we can show you. We were tempted on this fifth wheel here. It's a beauty. It's a Redwood, full paint, but as for usual, I was probably talking to somebody or the phone was going and I missed it, which was quite annoying. So we just have a quick look inside and I'll show you around. I mean, these are high-end units, so obviously you can't tow them. This is residential. It's lovely inside. I mean, Jay sells this type of unit down at Wiz Beach branch, so he's the one to contact on anything like this. Perfect residential, high end. If you want something on a bit of land to live in, granny annex, that sort of stuff, this is the job. Well, you can't beat it for finishes. Yeah. Lovely, isn't it? Right, here's a nice motor coach. It's a 2018, done 43,000 miles. Lovely, full paint, so it's beautiful colours. Let's have a quick look. It's got slides all over the place. Apple's starting it up. Look, she's not supposed to be, but that's what's crazy here, this honesty thing. There you go, folks. Lovely inside. Apple's the pilot. Look.
Yeah, absolutely.
How many miles has it done? 43,000. Lovely, it's like a coach, you know, the whole thing is diesel pusher. Lovely appointed in here. I think they're all marble floors, nicely laid out. It's like a house. Shower, bathroom. They're nothing like we sell in the UK, but we just don't have the roads. But again, a long-term liver. Right, these used to be really, really popular here now in the US. They're changing the Mercedes Sprinters into like motorhomes. This is 2024, done 9,000 miles. Chinook Limited. They're quite nice on the outside. They look like they've got masses of space, but the Americans don't seem to be really good at fitting them out. So let's have a quick look inside. As I say, these are for all you motorhomers out there. A nice sort of shower. Full high-end fittings. Toilets in here. Let's have a looky. There's the bathroom, or loo I suppose, and hand basin. That's quite nice in there. But these are really expensive. They don't have a fixed bed as such, or any of the beds that pop down from the roof like they do in the UK. So presumably these two go together to make a double bed. Sink, all the overhead lockers, loads of storage. This one isn't too bad actually. It's not that cramped in here, but I think these are getting on for a couple $100,000 these. So there you go. This is the new Mercedes campers they have here in the US. Right, let's go find something else. There's a 2020. I think they call these C-Class. Done 19,000 miles on a Ford. Probably be a V8 petrol in there, because fuel is still around $3 a gallon here in the US, so it makes sense to have a petrol. These are not bad at all. Got the bed up there, up on the top, over the drivers. So you could drive this for miles. Dinette, tricky dinette. Look at that bit of marble there, isn't it? Right, there's the kitchen. Wardrobes and stuff. This is shower. Bit of a Jack and Jill there. So that's quite nice in here actually. Got a shower. And cupboard space. Yeah, it's not bad. And then if you go into the bedroom, it's a bit dark in here obviously. There's lights on, but yeah, fixed bed. So all in all, a really good use of space. Got a little room up the side here. Oh, just like a dressing room really, wardrobe space. So you've got loads of wardrobe space in here. Yeah, it's nicely laid out. So, cracking motorhome. There's a nice one. Looks a little bit off-roady. You know what? It's the look, really. You know, off-road, sort of travel everywhere. The recommended price on this is over $200,000. Which seems a little bit too much, really, to be honest. But it's on a big truck. I believe it did sell. These have odd-board tanks, all that sort of stuff on them. It's quite a good idea having the door at the back. Fit a bit more in, I suppose. But again, similar layout. Bathroom. Toilets over here. And then I suppose the bed. There's the bed. These two squeezed together. But it's really nice in here. You know, it's really nicely decorated, appointed. And this is designed for the bit wild camping. You can do this in America. It's got solar and everything. You can do it in America. You can go into the national parks, camp for free, camp in a lot of the places up the side of the road, Walmart, Sam's Club, Camping World. They'll allow you to camp at the side of, you know, in their premises. It's not like England, you know, everyone's out with the pitchforks trying to chase you off a bit of old ground. Look at that, nice bit of kit. There's a beauty. Full paint, full everything. American coach. I mean, this is super high end. This is, God knows what this would cost you. Look at the seats, all Bentley trim. But lovely inside. I won't walk about too much because it's probably been sold. But this is really high end. I guess we're getting up the $1 million sort of bracket with this sort of stuff. Nice unit. There you are. Right, we go from one extreme to the other here. We've got the magnificent motor coaches, caravans, travel trailers, all sorts of stuff down here. And now these got these new, they're called new adventures. So they're like little pod things. You can tell I'm in the UK. Oh, by the way, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We're getting near 4,000 views, or subscribers, sorry, 4,000 subscribers. So it's quite exciting to watch them go up. Right, so I'll show you the last ones here. Let me turn the old screen round. You can see the size of it, if you compare the size to Towable, really. You can tow it, you can tow this with anything. It's basically a bed. See, some cupboards and stuff inside, but they look really smart. Yeah, let's have a look what's in there. Oh, just some shelves in there. Let's have a little look in there. There you are, you got a kitchen in there, so you can pop a barbecue in there or something and do a bit of barbecuing. There's another one there. If you want to be a little bit more discreet, rather than the bright orange, you can have a grey one. I don't know what they sold for, not a lot of money. I think I was getting attached to these. I might get one and take it home. We go camping. What do you reckon? We go camping in one of them? Yeah, I can imagine so, yeah. We get all the gear and all the clothes. I'd fill that with crap and clothes. Well, there you go, folks. Everyone's buying RVs and stuff down here at Mannheim Auctions. So it's a big over and out from Towable. We're going camping this year. I keep threatening it, but we are going camping this year. So carry on watching the channel. But if you got to the end, well done. Over and out from CCRV. 57, 58 side, here one time, lip up, hold up my mind, 7, 8, 9, 16, 1, hold up 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 64, 64, 64, 65, 66, now I'm going to do that.